Hi everyone, it is Untouched ASMR. Today I am back with another budgeting video. I went ahead and just did some calculations and filled in what I paid last week just so I could speed up the process a little bit. I know I said in the last video, I just feel like in the previous budget videos, I'm just doing a lot of calculations and behind the scenes things instead of it being so much about the budget itself, more just calculations I need for it. And I feel like that can be a little boring. So I went ahead and did that. So I crossed off what I paid off already for November. And then I went through my credit card and looked what I bought. I divided it into the different payments and I did the total just so when we take out the deposit envelope, I can match it and make sure that's correct without having to pause what I'm doing to sign in and look at it on camera with you guys. So let's just get started. I also looked at what I had from my videos, private custom videos. This week it was $37.68. Okay, so let's just get going here. Starting with my check. It was a busier week this past week. So my total is $1,030.26. Okay. And now let's pull out all of the cash. So okay, and then really quickly, I'm just gonna check something. What I'm doing is going to my dates folder. My boyfriend and I went on a date this week, and we had $80 in our folder. However, I pulled the $80 out of my wallet, and I don't think I ever grabbed it from here. So this is actually amazing because now there's an extra $80 in here. Okay. Because I paid it with cash from what I had in my wallet. So, okay, now let's go through and count this. Okay, I'm going to pull up the calculator just because there's a lot of piles. I want to make sure I am just being really accurate. Okay, so we have 100 plus 50 plus 20, 40, 60 plus 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, All right, let's see what that brings us to. $303. So I'm gonna jot that in the cash portion. That brings my total income for the week to $1,370.94. So I am going to quickly, I just want to calculate what my hourly wage was, and this check is of course after taxes. So I'm going to take out what I made for my custom videos. So my check was, if you guys are curious about my hourly as a bartender, so it's $1,030 and 26 cents plus 303, which is our cash. Equals 1,333 $1,333.26. So $1,333.26 divided by my hourly, how many days, hours I worked. For this one, it is 30 hours and 60 cents. That brings my total hourly wage to $43.57 an hour, which is crazy. You know, I think we could also talk about like corporate jobs versus this. I would love to talk about that in another video. I could do a rambling video because I am always capable of rambling here. So that's good. Now, like I said, I'll bring you guys up a little bit. Like I said before, I did go through and see what I spent on my credit card. So I bought some things off of Amazon. It was $109.85. If you're wondering what I got a bandana to go with my concert outfit. I got a heated blanket, which I'm so excited about, and I used it last night and this morning, and I love it. I got a hair cutting kit so that I can make a haircut roleplay video. I also got new pens because I only had one pen that I used to write in the videos and it was running out of ink. So I got a set of pens, and then I also got some socks because I get holes in all my socks and I wear them every day at work. So I needed some new ones, and I got some ankle, like they go up mid-ankle. So yeah, I think that's all I got. 6. Oh, and then I got some vitamin D3 and K2. Okay, so there should be an extra $25 in here in my deposit folder because I got a haircut from someone who, you know, lives in my area, but she just does it out of her home, so she accepts Venmo. So I Venmo'd her $25, and that came out of my checking account instead of like paying her on my credit card or giving her cash. So $25 of my deposit money is going to go not into paying my credit card. It's going to go into just my checking account. So those two things, and then I went to CVS to pick up my spironolactone. That was $8.33. And then I went to another pharmacy around me to get my tretinoin, and that was $75. So total should be, the total of everything was $218.18. So my deposit folder will be either $218 or $219. So let's figure that out right now. Okay, so we know that this is 303. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but my fall allergies almost feel worse than my spring allergies. I'm not sure. I've been my nose and my eyes have been so itchy. Okay, everyone. So we have 100 here. 20, 40, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, 25, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that worked out perfectly, thankfully. I know last week I did have some issues. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to my other piles down here. How lovely does this look? All of this organized money. Okay, now let's hop into the actual budgeting piece of this. I'm gonna have you guys come over here. I'm just gonna move this out of the way so that you're not standing on the money. Okay. Okay, stop doing that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring you closer. Hi there. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything looks good. Okay. So let's get started with the actual budgeting piece of this. Before I get into this, I do want to say I did get a request to like make a general budgeting sheet that I could share with all of you. So I am going to try to work on that a little bit. I'm sure it'll just be really easy just because I do have a budgeting template. It does have some of my own information in here that I can swap out. But yeah, I'll work on that and then I'll put it out and I'll let you guys know when I do that. So right here, we do see that I paid for November, my car payment. We have enough money this week to go ahead and do the car insurance. Okay, so the amount for that is going to be $245. The date on that is going to be 11/28. Okay, so I'm going to cross this one off of November. So then after that, the total of these will come to like, I can actually see right here. Only $103. So that's awesome. I can get to that next week, which I can bang that all out, which is really cool because if we look at the calendar here, I will be able to pay up all of November by October 11th. So you think that is over a month and a half ahead. Whoa. Oh, okay, I see. So I was like, why does it look like it's so many days? Okay, so that is, I'll have all through November paid, which is really good. And then in October, I can start saving for December bills, or I can just leave it at a month and a half and then put extra money towards other things. Okay, so let's move on here. I do just want to do the gas money at 45. Do groceries. I guess we could still do 120. I always do retirement, 129. my cards are good. I don't need to put any towards debt. So it really leaves me with a lot of room here. So for Christmas, I do want to save a good amount for that. So I'm going to do 200 this week. I'm going to do, I want to save up for Harry to get his Reiki done. He needs another $35 to be able to book the appointment. And then I usually give around a $30 tip. So I'm going to put 65 in there. I do want to start saving for a house. So I'm going to put, we have $566 left. I'm going to put 200 into there. And I do want to save up for my surgery. I'm going to put 200 into there. Okay, and then let's do health. Let's do 50. Self-care, let's do 50. Those are two really important ones. Like if I need any feminine products, if I run out of body wash, you know, I like those to be stockpiled. Should I put anything in anything else? Yes. Let me just do 40 in each of these instead, because I would like to put 86 into my luxury folder, because that's my Reiki folder, essentially, when I get my Reiki done. So let's do that. 86, 40, okay, 94 cents. Let's just go through and make sure everything is good. Okay, bill paid. We got those groceries paid. I could do some in here if I wanted to. I definitely want to keep Harry at that because I want to get him to go to Reiki like sooner than later. We have this for my Reiki, Christmas, medical, and property all got 200. Self-care and health both got 40. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might need. I got my clothes already for the concert. That's good. Home and improvement. I did just buy a heated blanket, so I'm okay for right now. I was saving up for that. Dates, I don't need to put anything in that because, you guys, my boyfriend is so lucky. He is just so, I don't know, when he places bets on things, or if he's at the casino, he's just so lucky. I can't tell you how many times over the past few months that he's just placed a random $10 bet and won $1,200 and won $400 and won $900. Yesterday, his friend told him about some sort of promotion going on with FanDuel, so he went on, and I think it was, if you spend $10, you get $10 in bonuses, or in just credit. Off of that $10, he made $800. He did one spin on a slot machine and won the major jackpot of $800. So it's crazy. He's so just lucky, like all the time that happens to him all the time. So I don't need to put anything in dates because he said that we were going to use that money to go on a nice date, and he's going to use some of the rest for his own self. But so I don't need any in dates. I don't think I need anything for the channel right at this moment. Gifts, no, because I don't have any like really birthdays coming up. I guess I actually do have my grandma's birthday coming up at the end of the month. Okay, I can actually do that next week because my bills will be low next week. It'll only be $100, and also I have like 3 weeks until then, so I'll leave that for that. That is good. I have none. Miscellaneous could be used for anything. I'm okay. Fun entertainment, that's all right. I think we're good, you guys. So I have here that the total deposit amount should be $218.18. $25 of it is from my haircut. And then last week when I went to go pay, I think it was over $1,500 that I was putting into my credit cards. Some of the payments hadn't posted yet, so it wouldn't let me deposit all of it. So I have still $119.83 that I didn't deposit from last week that I'm going to do today. So that's just my little note in there for me. So I think we're all good. I'm gonna switch it back so that I can stuff my folders. I tried to be, oopsie, I'm sorry you guys. I tried to, I closed the blinds, even though it looks really bright. I closed the blinds just because I know that if you're watching this at night, that could be a problem. Okay, so let's get into stuffing, my favorite part. My 3 folders. Of course, we have to start with this one. Okay, everyone. So we have the extra money from my gas, which I guess I didn't get this week. No, I didn't. I will need it though, this upcoming week, for sure. And then my extras from my groceries as well. So because I don't need this for debt, I probably will just stick this into the properties folder, or what I can do is stick this into the gifts folder so that I don't have to think about it next week, that I actually have enough here. I think this is over 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, this is almost $80. So this would be great for me to just stick in there, or I can stick it in a property. I will decide that later on. I'll just put that to the side. Okay, so let's stuff this thing. $45 to start. 20, 30, 35, 40, 21, 42, 43, 45. There we go. Okay, gas is good. We have groceries at 120. Let me just X this off. Okay, 120, good, good, good. Time to close this up. Moving on. Car maintenance, we are currently good. Christmas, we are gonna add 200. Okay, so let's do 1 and 2. Oh, it kind of looks better from this way. Hold on. I know it's just a bunch of 20s, but it's still fun. Let me try to get a good thumbnail picture, because I don't usually like pose for thumbnail pictures, but I realized that some of my videos, they don't have good thumbnails because I don't do that, and I feel like they're not as inviting, and they're more just like not exciting. So I think that that's something that I could definitely try to improve on, so I'll probably will use that clip. Okay, that needs nothing. Oh, did I cross this off? No, I need to make sure I do that. Okay, health is going to get a 40, so let's do 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. self-care is also going to get 40. $10, $20, oh, just that. Cross that off, and yes, the health and the self-care folders are the ones that I use the most, because those are the things that I run out of the most. My luxuries gets 86. I do need to make sure how much. So this is 60. This is 17. So 77. This is all together. So let me figure out how to do this best. So I know that my retirement is gonna get 129. So 6, 7, 8, 9. These $4 can be to make that part of the, let me just put it in there. Because I'm gonna come across it later and be like, what was this for? So I'll write 4x on there. So I need 125 left in that. I know. Okay, so now this is 50, 60. $73. So Harry's folder gets 65. So I'll just do that so that I can fill one whole thing with this. So 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double check. Here's Harry's folder. It will be in the back of here. Total 40. 165. So 135 plus a $30 tip. Okay. That's all good. Now, this is $8. So I have Lux gets 86. So I'll put 8x, so I wrote on the side 8x that I put into there. So now I'm going to need to write out what I need from the bank. I'm already feeling better about this video because usually my budgeting videos are like 45 minutes long. And even after writing this stuff and everything, and coming back and doing it, I don't think it'll be that long, just because I know I didn't waste time doing things that were unnecessary. So I'm just gonna do some quick calculations. So currently what is remaining is what I'm gonna need to get from the bank. So we need $78 for my Lux. We need $200 for medical. And we need $200 for property. and then we need $125 for retirement. So I'm gonna have to get this split up into different bills. So we have 200, 400, and 125. So we can get 5 100s. 50s, we could do 150. 20s, so the 78, we'll need one for that and one for the 125. So I'll need 2 of those. For $5 bills, we're gonna need 1 5 and 2 5s, so 2 of those. And then for ones, we just need 3 to make 78. The total of all these would be, let me try to do math right now. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I calculated 603. So let's just see. So 100 times 5 is 500. Plus 150 is 550. Plus 40 is, so 20 times 2 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10. Sorry, you guys. And 1 times 3 is 3. So 50 plus 500 is 550. Plus 40 is 590. Plus 10 is 600. Plus 3 is 603. That's what we're going to go with. So, and then on the other side, I'm going to do what I always do. Let's flip it. This is fine. So we'll do bills and amounts. Okay. So I know we need a $100 bill, and we need that 5 times equals $500. We need 150, so $50 bill times 1 equals 50. We have $20 bill times 2 equals 40. We have $5 times 2 equals 10. And we have a $1 bill times 3 equals 3. Then it should be $603 total. So everybody, I'm going to run to the bank. This is what my slip looks like. Okay, so I'm going to run to the bank really quickly. What I'm going to do is bring that and my check. I'm going to have my check deposited. I'm going to go up to the teller and say I want to make a deposit with cash back. He or she will deposit the check, and then I will say, could I please have the cash in these denominations, and he'll bring me the cash. Then I'll come back and finish stuffing the rest into my folders, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back, you guys. Let's finish stuffing the rest of these folders. Okay. So, let's separate these. I can't really see it. Go down a little bit. There we go. Okay, everyone. So we have to put 200 into property. Which is right here. $200. $8.43 in there. Retirement, we need another $125. 120. Lux, we need 80. Oh no, we need 78. 75, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's completely good. Okay, and just now for the medical folder. So we have 200 in there. Good, good, good. Okay. So that is the cash stuffing for the week. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna find a place for this extra money. I'm just gonna leave it aside because I still am thinking about where I'm gonna put it, if I wanna put it in gifts or property or whatnot, but it's just some extra side money. And then what I'm gonna do is pay my credit card for the $119 that was left over from last week, plus the stuff that I spent this week, so the $218.18. So it will be $219. However, $25 of that is from my haircut, which came out of my checking account. So I'm gonna subtract $25 from the $218 and then add that to what I spent on what I owe to the card from last week. So it'll be $119.83 plus $218.18 minus $25. That's what I will put into my credit card this week. That's about it, you guys. I am starving. I have to say, if you're a foodie, please listen up. Trader Joe's has cacio e pepe gnocchi. I guess my mom made them last night, but I saw them in the fridge today, and I grabbed them before I filmed this video because I was like, I am starving and I just need something. And it was so good. They were so soft and like, they were like melting in your mouth kind of gnocchis. I loved them. They were so good. But now I'm gonna go, you know, Dave the Killer Bread or whatever that brand is. They have everything bagels. I'm gonna toast an everything bagel. I have onion and chive cream cheese I'm gonna put on top of it. I'm gonna put it only on the bottom half. And then I put a little circle of the truffle hot sauce. I'll put a little bit of that, and then in a pan I do not diced, but just like the slices of an onion, like a white onion or yellow onion. I do a bunch of slices of that. I get that sauteing in a pan, and then I do some tomatoes, not big tomatoes like cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, and I get them all like blistered. I do just some salt and pepper. Then I move the peppers and onion, the tomatoes and onions to the outer circle of the pan, and then in the middle of the pan I do an egg, and then I flip it over. I like my eggs medium, where they're like just a tiny bit gooey, but not like runny. I flip it over, I let it go for like another minute. I add a piece of cheese, I like American cheese, turn it on low, put the lid on top, and I let the cheese melt while the egg cooks to the right temperature. Then once I'm done, I take that off. I layer the egg on top of the bagel situation, and then on top of that, I put the onions and tomatoes. There's too many to go on top of it, so the rest go on the side, but I just like throw them on top while I'm eating. And then you put the top of the bagel on top, and then I usually have like cucumbers and ranch on the side, or it is so satisfyingly good. I made it. Did I make it yesterday? I think I made it yesterday, but I want it so bad today. Funny thing, I came home from work last night and I was like, should I make it again? It's really good. So if you like, I don't even like breakfast sandwiches, but that I can do because it's more like savory and lunchy, and it has all, has vegetables and stuff on it. It's not just like bacon, egg, and cheese or something. I don't want to keep rambling on and on, you guys, but thank you so much. Please let me know how you enjoyed this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment your weird meal creations that are just so satisfyingly good, but you feel like people would think you're weird. Bye.